Mulberry.
Bro, this is episode 29.
Yeah.
Bro, 9 is like that number is everywhere around me. Like every time that's like my number.
Really?
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's wild, bro. It's just random as hell.
Bro.
Yeah, this is the Mulberry Podcast, episode 29. I got a special guest with me, local up-and-coming artist, Surgeon LD.
Yo.
How you doing, man?
Pretty good, bro. Just definitely not a morning person. But other than that, I'm doing good.
Yeah, most guests aren't, man. Most guests aren't morning. They ask me, yeah, bro, I'm down to come on the pod. What time? And I'm like, let's do like 8 in the morning. They're like, what the fuck? You know, everyone trips, but it's just my schedule, man, and it's quiet here, so it just works. But I've been wanting to have you on for a few months now.
Yeah,
it was like back in November we talked.
Mm-hmm.
You reached out, and I listened to your music, man, and I rock with it heavy. So I was like, man, I for sure got to get this dude on.
Yeah, bro. No, thank you. I've been, yeah, bro. When I hit you up, it was just like, I was just like, man, like I can't believe like someone out here does a podcast. Like I've been kind of wanting to be on a podcast for a minute now.
Yeah.
And just like, yeah, and you already kind of have like a pretty big outlet, like audience. So I was like, man, I have to see if I can get over there.
Yeah, most definitely, bro. So how old are you?
I'm 19.
You're 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, you told me we went to the same high school, but obviously there's quite a gap there. But so I'm interested in knowing how you grew up here in Atwater your whole life.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
how was like your upbringing?
It was pretty good, bro. Like, I pretty much lived in Atwater for 18 years, and I moved to Merced for a year with my aunt, but ended up coming back to Atwater and then just being here. It's been pretty good though.
It's been good?
Yeah.
That's good. When did you first start making music? Because like around here, there's not a whole lot of people making music, so I feel like just it's probably more on your own, really. Like,
well, no, like I started making music like middle sophomore year, I believe, and like middle towards the end though. And it wasn't even just me, like it was me and my homie. Shout out, bro, by the way. And so we yeah, bro, it was crazy. Like I wish he was here so I could tell like the full story on how we started making music, but I'm gonna have to save it because I told him that we gonna have to tell the story together.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically like the summed up version of it was we kind of both just went home one day and like started writing, and then like he called me and asked what I was doing. And I was just like, yeah, bro, like I'm trying to write. And he was like, yo, same. And I was like, oh, it's good then. And yeah, but that's like the really summed up version. Like we definitely gonna both tell the full story one day.
Yeah.
But until then, that's all for now.
So you always been a writer? Like you just love to write, like growing up, or is that something you just started?
Well, growing up, I don't know. It's kind of crazy how like the puzzle pieces to what I'm doing now kind of like happened. Cause like as a kid, in like elementary school, like I love to just like make stories, like, and especially like when we would have to just whatever kind of story, like I would write like forever on just like my mind, just like let my mind just roam and just make a story. And like I can remember one story I did in like elementary. It was about like it was in like the fourth grade, I believe. And it was about this bike, like a little bicycle that like was like found in the junkyard, but it was like still good. There was no rust on it, no nothing, but like it was cursed or whatever because we had to do scary stories. It was in October, and so like I remember writing that. I don't remember nothing from it, but I remember that because that was like one of my favorite stories I've ever written.
That's dope, man. So you always feel like you've had like more of a creative mind.
Yeah, I mean, in some ways, yeah, but I'm mainly, actually, because like I've always loved making stories or just whatever, like
right, yeah,
just creating somehow.
I feel like that's like a battle. That's probably the hardest part for me is whatever you have in your mind, somehow getting that out visual for people to see or hear. That's probably one of the hardest things to do, especially like making music. To me, I always had a hard time, like, cause I mean, most people probably try to write a 16 or something in their lifetime. That's hard, bro. Like, it's more difficult than you think, especially with your music, because like you really do tell stories, and I could sit there and listen, and being from the same town as you, like really visualize things, and like certain things you say, like I picture like where you're at, really, you know?
And it's crazy, bro, cause like, man, like writing music, like when I first started, oh my gosh, like it was crazy. And like 2019, like anybody around me, like that does music with me, or just anybody around me, period, like they could tell you, bro, like that was probably the hardest year for me, like with the music wise, because it was just like I'm not too far into it, but you know, I already started, so like there's no point in turning back. But like, dude, it was just so much doubt and just negative thoughts that year for me, like towards the end of the year, like my music, like I felt like I just couldn't write at all. Like I was in just this weird block. But yeah, no, dude, like last year I really just like kind of bounced back and just went crazy. Yeah. And like this year is about to be even crazier.
Yeah,
so
that's good. What do you think is helped you, like inspired you to keep going during that time?
Crazy you asked that, because stuff like this, like podcasts, I watch all like my favorite artists in like interviews, podcasts, listening to their music, and just being around my team too. Like I have a really, really supportive team. That's like good. Everybody I work with, and even people that aren't like directly my team, but like we talk all the time. Like, and it's just everybody I'm around that makes music really, and like just really inspires me. They're really talented people. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because there's times where I feel like I don't want to do this anymore, and I'll just go watch a podcast, and like it doesn't even really matter what they're talking about, but just watching it and seeing the visuals and like really studying it as a whole, like it makes me like, man, I need to get off my ass, you know, like I'm trying to get this done.
Yeah.
And not quit, you know. So that makes sense for you too. Like hearing music, and then especially having like a supportive team around you. I think that's the big deal. That's like one of the biggest things.
Yeah.
But who are some artists of yours like growing up? Is there any artists that inspired you to like make music?
Yeah, bro. Like Lil Wayne inspired me to start making music, honestly, and he inspired me to get dreads. That's why I did it.
He was my favorite rapper, like in high school. That was like, well, even before that, like the Carter 3, but like even like No Ceilings and all that. Yeah. Like I was in like middle school when that came out.
So, yeah, dude, like my dad, he always, like when I was growing up, he always was playing like Lil Wayne, and then my mom, super crazy thing about my mom, like bro, growing up, she had an Eminem 50 Cent poster on our wall.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Like, and I remember, like, I'm in the same room, like, bro, I've been here my whole life, literally, and I've been in the same room my whole life.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Like, there's many variations of my room, like that. I've seen every variation of my room, and so like, where like it's so crazy just to like think about it, because I remember how the room was, like, my whole room was pink because me and my mom shared it, like growing up, and like I just remember that huge 50 Cent Eminem poster like on the wall. Eminem's another artist that inspired me.
Yeah.
Yeah, them two for sure, like the main ones.
I didn't get into Eminem till I got older and started was able to like appreciate music more.
Mm-hmm.
But he's definitely somebody who is very inspiring. He inspired a lot of people. Just other interviews, like other like big artists, like they're like, bro, Eminem.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
like
crazy.
What, like from a young age, like since I love making stories, even like artists that tell stories in their music, like J. Cole and just those different types of artists, like even Eminem, like I remember just being like really young, hanging out with my friend, and me and him would just be in my room, like listening to Toy Soldiers and stuff like that. And that was like one of my favorite songs by Eminem for the longest, just because like I tried to really vision the story, but like now that I got older, I found out the whole backstory behind it, and now it's just even more just like full circle kind of thing.
Yeah, he's very visual in his music, for
sure.
Someone for me who was like really visual, who I could sit and listen from one end, like from the beginning to end was a Good Kid, Mad City from Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, bro. I am so late on like the whole Kendrick thing, because for the longest time, from like probably from like freshman year, probably I think like my whole high school years, to be honest, I was just listening to like really underground music.
Yeah.
Like a lot of SoundCloud stuff, low key stuff on YouTube, and like I wasn't really big on like all the like the Kendricks, the J. Cole's, and all that. But then like just what's it called, after I graduated, the homies were just telling me like, bro, like you haven't heard this, like you haven't listened to this whole thing, and I was like, nah, bro, like, and he's like, bro, like my homie told me, he was like, bro, go listen to, like, I listened to Kendrick's whole discography, like in like a week, I think, and it was just amazing. Like, yeah,
bro, Section 80 is like
Section
goated,
80 is crazy.
That's like, I was a sophomore in high school, so that's what I would listen to, like TDE. So Kendrick, Ab-Soul, J-Rock, and Schoolboy Q, like all them, like their early projects, that was like what I was on heavy, like had like a TDE hoodie, so I was really like big into that. Yeah. But Kendrick for sure, man. I was late on J. Cole, actually. Out of all of them, like J. Cole, I didn't listen to till like later in college, but
yeah, I actually didn't like J. Cole for a while.
Me neither.
Which was like crazy. Like,
yo, people think that's blasphemy.
Yeah, that's why I say it's crazy, because I didn't like him for some reason. I didn't know why. Like, I just didn't like him.
Yeah.
And I just never listened to him. Like, but I think it was just because like I was listening to a lot of underground music. So like, whenever all the quote quote mainstream music would just like that's what everybody's listening to. So I was like, nah, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be like everybody else.
Yeah, do you think it was a mindset, like being like rebellious of like what was on the radio?
Yeah.
Because that was definitely I had my moments like that too.
I was just like, I don't want to be like everybody else. I want to stand out. I want to be different. So I was just listening to like everything.
Yeah.
And it's crazy seeing like some of the artists that I used to listen to are starting to get really big now. And yeah.
How does that make you feel, like being a day one supporter, like they got like no following? Bro. And then like they blow up.
Yo, like
there's almost a part of me that like gets mad.
Oh
like,
yeah. I get mad. Like anybody that hangs out with me can tell you. There's been so many times where I played a song and they're like, "Bro, what is this?" And I'm like,
blows up.
I'm like, I don't know, and I just don't tell them. They get mad. Like if I like.
Oh, you don't tell them the song?
Nah, I don't tell them. Cause like the only reason I do that is because two of my homies that I used to always kick it with them, and they had like the best underground slappers for some reason. And I would always ask them like, bro, especially this one song, I asked them like a million times. I was like, bro, what is the name of this song? Like, it's stuck in my head, but I don't know the name of it. And they didn't tell me for like 2 years, bro.
Wow.
I waited for that song for like 2 years. And then they finally told me, and I was like, bro, I can't believe I really waited 2 years for this.
That's funny, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first artist I got mad about was A$AP Rocky. I used to listen to his Live Love A$AP like mixtape, and that was before like Effin' Problems and like Wild for the Night. You know, that was his next album where he just blew up and went like totally mainstream. And like I did not care for that album at all, just because it was so poppin'. And I was like, man, this is like all like industry crap, bro. Like I didn't like it, you know. I liked his older stuff.
Yeah, like
that's true, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like what's it called? A couple weeks or like a week before X blew up, like I found out about him. Yeah.
See, I found out about him watching No Jumper. I watched like early No Jumper podcast with like Adam 22.
Yeah.
And he was on there. I think it was before he was on there. Like he was like in jail or something. I don't know if he was on there then went to jail or what, but it was like
he was on there and then he went to jail.
Yeah, so I watched that and I was like, who's this little skinny ass dude? Like,
bro, I knew about
that's
his
where
music.
I got all my SoundCloud guys from, was No Jumper.
For real?
Like, yeah.
I knew about X's music from like, I would say, yeah, like exactly a week before he blew up, because like I found Look At Me because my homie put me onto it.
I was like, what is this distorted ass?
Yeah, I was like, bro, this is different. I don't know, just different sounds and just the different ways people like do stuff with their music is so crazy to me. And like I heard that, and I was just like, bro, like I gotta keep going. So I was listening to everything.
Yeah.
And
you
then
listen
like,
to all his stuff?
like pretty much.
Because he was like brutal at first.
Oh yeah.
Like talking about like just like shanking people.
Yeah.
Like
No,
like all types of wild stuff.
I've listened to like a bunch of his music, seen a bunch of interviews. Like I want them to drop his documentary already. Like I'm ready for that. And like, dude, just hearing like when he passed, bro, like that was a weird day.
That was foul.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know what
it was terrible.
That was like some setup type stuff, honestly.
Bro, and like I remember what I was doing too. I was in my kitchen, and like a bunch of my friends were like messaging me and stuff, and they're letting me know. And at first I didn't really believe it, and then like found out that it was actually true, and I was like, dang, like that was a weird day because it was like it didn't feel just like an artist I really liked was gone. It felt like because like I found him from like being underground like a week before he blew up, so it was just like dang, like it really made me think like how life was just super short, bro. Like it's crazy
because he was young.
Yeah, bro.
I think he was like 21 or something when he passed.
Yeah, I think so.
Or like 20, like I don't know. He was right around
20.
there.
Yeah, 20 or 21.
Which is just insane. So makes me feel like I'm getting old because like I always think of artists like being older than me.
Mm-hmm.
Now like they're all like younger than
Yeah.
But so you're the younger generation, I guess. What do you think about like Lil Pump?
Oh man,
you guys gotta claim him. That's your guys' artist. That's not my artist.
We don't claim him. Like I ain't gonna lie, bro. His earlier music when he was first coming out, it was like to me it was fire.
Yeah.
Like
so him and Smoke Perp were homeboys. Like,
yeah.
And Lil Pump used to follow me on Twitter, like his old Twitter account. He had like 2,000 followers. Like that's how long ago I was listening to his music. And he was like just tweeting wild stuff and like just going crazy because he got his shit like deleted, like permanently banned or whatever. So then he made a new one later. But yeah, he had like 2,000 followers, bro.
That's crazy. Like he follows you back?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because he would like follow anyone that followed him. He'd follow like 2,000 people. He had 2,000 followers, like hella young. And me and my homeboy at the time, we were like listening to him Smoke Perp, like young, dude.
Like
and they're just doing stupid stuff.
Me and my friend, like we'd be in my room. Well, yeah, all my close friends actually. I gotta let you know this part. So all my close friends, I call them my brothers. Yeah. Like I'm an only child. Okay. So like when I say brother, I'm talking about like all my close friends. Yeah. So like me and my brother, we were in my room, and like it was just a really funny day. Like we had went and got snacks. Like I think it was after like a football game, and I had speakers in my room, and it was kind of late, but I didn't really care. And like we were listening to D Rose by Lil Pump, and we had it slapping like super loud, and it was just so funny because I was recording him and like randomly bro just started like slamming his head into my bed, dude. Like oh my gosh, that's
definitely one of those songs you do that to.
Yeah, bro. Like it just like pure energy. Like it was just so funny. Like I remember when he put me onto that song too, because like when me and him first met too, we were freshmen, but like I knew him since like 4th grade, but we didn't really hang out then. And then like freshman year we really started hanging out, and we were like probably two of the loudest people in the class because we was always listening to music. Yeah. Like that's the only thing I was doing, was listening to music in class.
Same here, man. In between classes, always had at least one headphone in.
I had both. I didn't care to hear nobody
I had a girlfriend,
else.
So like one ear was for her.
Yeah.
And then the other one was for the music, bro.
Yeah, me and all my homies too, like at Outer, like we would literally just at lunch we'd be writing. We'd be listening to beats and like writing.
That's dope.
Like once we started, we'd be like, people get mad at us because we wouldn't really talk to nobody else. Like we'd kind of write, and if we want to show each other something, take one out, like tap on them, and then show him real quick, and then he's just like, yeah, it was crazy. It was just all work.
Man, do you think? So just from hearing that, you said that you went through like this patch of like not really being inspired and stuff. Was that after you graduated?
No, that was around like this. That I was still in high school.
Oh, okay. Because I was thinking like, you go from going to lunch with all your homeboys, writing, being in that environment, and then maybe graduating and not having that every day anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, it actually was it 2019. I think it was. I think it was like the very beginning of 2019, like or somewhere around March of 2019. But a part of me thinks it was 2018. I'm not really 100% sure, but I know it was like the gap from like November 2018 to like March 2019. I think that it was around somewhere around there.
Okay.
But yeah, like there was just this long patch of like just feeling uninspired or feeling like maybe I should be doing something else it was just, man, it was weird.
Yeah.
Like I've never felt like something like that before. And then it kind of just, once it blew over, like it was just like, man, like I got to keep going. Like I don't want to feel like that no more.
Yeah.
And so
Facts, man.
I haven't really felt like that since then.
That's good. I think it just happens sometimes, you know, just life and
yeah,
being able to get through that, the low points, it really makes you enjoy the high points for sure.
And it was even crazier because that we were supposed to do like a little show or whatever in where was it? In like Fresno.
Really?
Yeah, at this bar or whatever that our friends got. Yeah, they had their spot or whatever, and so they wanted us to come with them. And yeah, like there was a flyer and everything. Like we got on the flyer and it was cool.
That's dope, man.
Like yeah, like but before the show, like I started getting really like discouraged and all that, and then like, man, it was just bad. And I think like after the show, to be honest, like even though the crowd wasn't really rocking with us like that, like because there was like a lot of older people in there.
Oh yeah.
So they weren't really rocking with like some teenagers just trying to like, you know, show off their music. But like the bouncers and everything there, they were like after we left, they're like, bro, like you guys did your thing.
That's
like,
dope.
It was
bro.
crazy. Like we were walking out and like every bouncer in there was like giving us like dap ups, like high fives, handshakes, all that. And it was crazy. I was just like, wow.
They were like some younger dudes?
Nah, they were like older themselves.
Really?
And they liked our music, yeah. But there was just like a lot of stubborn people in there. Like you seen people in there like wanting to get up and like, you know, like kind of mess with us, but yeah, they were just not really. Yeah, and there was like 2 dudes before us that went, and I was just standing there like, bro, like what are y'all doing? I did not like
embarrassed for them.
Yeah, like they were like, I can tell like, I mean, I can tell like their music had like it would definitely had like rhythm to it, and it was like pretty good, but it was just like, for them to be performing it, like I could tell they had more than enough to drink, and they were just like, it was, yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, performing is that's a whole different animal.
Yeah,
yeah.
And I was super nervous. Like I think a lot of the discouraged, like not a lot of it, but I think a good 25% of it was me being scared to perform. But at the same time, it was just like a really weird spot in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you come up with your name?
Oh, bruh. So,
because it's Surgeon LD.
Yeah, Surgeon LD. So first, my name, like when we first started, was Fly Boy Surgeon.
Okay.
And so, I don't know. I just like the Fly Boy part for some reason. I just like how I spelled it. It was FYEBOI, and I just liked it for like just because of how it looked. But the surgeon part, so the surgeon part came because my name, my initials are DRG. Okay. And so the DR part, like doctor, and I was like, what's like another word for like a doctor or someone in that area, you know? And I was like, oh, a surgeon. And so I was like, all right, I kind of like that. So I took that, and then like the LD part stands for local doc, so I just kind of wanted it to go with that. So yeah,
that's dope, because like local doc, because we're from like a small town, so it just seems to fit, bro.
Yeah, it just I didn't even think about it like that too when I made it, but it was just like local doc, because like I wanted like kind of like 2 names, or like actually the local doc part came because I was thinking about which one to use, and then eventually after I took the Flyboy part off my name because I felt like it was corny, I just, you know, threw the LD on there.
Yeah,
and
that's dope.
I just like how it looks too.
And it goes good with the type of music you make.
Mm-hmm.
It just like, we were talking before the song about the intersection.
Buick 1996. Yeah, bro. So literally, I just dropped my cousin off in Merced. I was on my way home. I was pretty tired, to be honest, and I was at the light. I always forget the street names.
Schaefer and Juniper.
Yeah, right there.
The church.
Yeah, right there by my church. And Yeah, there was this lady. She was just like kind of like slouched over, and I was just sitting in my car, and it was at a red light, and I was just like, man, like you never really like, cause I was just bored in the car, and I just like looking around, and like I looked at her, and like something in my head was just like just really like study like what you're looking at, and I was just like, oh, I mean, well, it's like you never really know what people are going through, like just by like, I don't know, like body language, like 'cause she could be really tired or she could be like really stressed out, and like yeah, no one would ever know unless like you talk to her.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I really thought that was crazy. And so like when I got home, I remember having a couple beats just that I already had from my producer homie, sending them over, and I was just like, man, like I heard this one, that the beat for it, and I was just like, man, like I could definitely, I'm definitely just gonna do it. I wrote that whole song in like maybe 45 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, because I was just like, yeah, like, or I don't think it was that exact day, but I think it was like a couple of days after that. I remembered that had happened, and I wrote that whole song in like 45 minutes.
Damn, dude. That's it was just really visual to me. That's why like I thought about it. And I was like, I'm gonna ask him like what intersection that was at.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, man. My favorite song from you for sure is Vivid.
Bro, I've had that song, like it's been done before I dropped it, but I had that song for like 6+ months. Like all my brothers was like, bro, drop your song. Like,
Yeah.
we're getting tired of not having it, you know? And I was like, bro, I'm gonna wait. And I kept waiting, and I just kept like doing other stuff. And then I was like, all right, this is a perfect time. So I dropped it with the other song, Last Call. And that song.
Oh yeah, that's right. That
song's crazy too.
Yeah, dude, that's dope. So what are you working on right now? Are you working on anything? You got any, like, what are your plans for 2021?
Oh man,
if you even like, thought that.
Well, yeah. No, me and my brother, shout out Nami 2K, but we just dropped a project together not too long ago, and we stayed up for 2 days working on that project. Like we didn't sleep at all, and that was, oh man, that was crazy.
How many songs?
It's basically 5, but it's only like 4, so the last 2 are in like the same track together.
Okay.
But yeah, no, there's just, I got a lot. I'm thinking about doing an album, like my first album, but I'm not sure yet. But I know for sure there's gonna be a lot of singles. I got some singles ready already, so I just gotta see when I want to drop them.
Right.
See when the time will be right and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then just a lot, dude. Like I've been talking to everybody on my team. Like we're trying to really get the ball rolling.
Yeah,
but
for sure, man. Because that was my my next question was like what's like a long-term goal for you, like for this music? Like this is like something you're really like down to just see out.
I want to through. Like this is definitely it just feels too right. It feels like this is what I'm supposed to do, because like, and like another thing is like I just care about like everybody, and so like in some of my songs, like on that EP with Buick 1996, there's a song on there called Patience is a Virtue. And to me that song, and it's crazy because I wasn't even gonna put that song on there, but for some reason I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna put it on here.
Right.
And like, what's it called? Oh yeah, so yeah, that song wasn't even supposed to be on there, and then a couple people hit me up and they were just like, oh, like, bro, like this song's helped me so much like through my week, and it's just crazy. I was like, dang, like,
how does that make you feel when people like reach out on some personal stuff?
Bro, like I love it.
Yeah,
like that's just like why I do it, like that's like another reason. Like there's a bunch of what's up, bro? There's like a bunch of reasons like why I do this, but like that one for sure is definitely like, because I just kind of, I don't know, I want to be that voice for like the people that don't have one, you know, and like I don't really have one yet, but like I want to get there to that point. What's good, bro? What's good, bro?
What are you doing, dude?
But yeah, like it's crazy. Just I like getting stuff like that, or even just people telling me like, yo, bro, like I like what you're doing, keep doing it. Like I like stuff like that too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I definitely appreciate when people reach out and say like, "Oh man, I watch your podcast. It's like my favorite one." 'Cause a lot of times I feel like I'll put a podcast out and I'm like, "Man, I don't know about this one," But there's always somebody who will tell me like they really liked it, and it just wants me like it makes me want to keep going.
Good? Yeah.
Yeah, Gunther, what are you doing, dude?
It's good. It's good. You wanted me to just pet you? Was that it? All right, bro. You got it.
Man, he don't like when he's not getting attention, I guess.
Man.
You got any dogs?
Nah. Actually, for the longest time, I was scared of dogs.
Yeah?
Yeah, bro. This down the street from where I stay, there was this lady. And, like, growing up, I used to love dogs. Like, my cousin had a couple dogs. And I just thought, yo, I just pet you for, like, a series of time. But, nah, so, what's it called? So, my cousin had a couple dogs growing up. But, this dog that I'm talking about in particular, one day, I was on my way to my friend's house. And there was this puppy. And, the puppy was just in between kind of, like, me and, like, my friend's house. And I was like, oh, like a puppy. Like, I'm going to go pet it. And so I was trying to go pet it. And then, yeah, I guess, like, the mom, like, ran out of nowhere. And it was, like, small dogs. Like, they're, like, chihuahuas.
Yeah.
But, like, I was, like, short and I was, like, small. So, like, a chihuahua was, like, not too small, you know? And so I was just, like, man, like, and I was trying to pet her. And I didn't know why the dog kept backing up. And the mom just came out of nowhere, like, from under the car, like, full sprint, dashing at me, like, and I was like, oh, snaps. Like, I just turned around and, like, booked it. And I was like, man, like that, ever since that day, like I was like really like scared of dogs for a while.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, like I think last year or like a year before that. Well, actually, no, like freshman year, I kind of got over it. But like really big dogs, like I'm still like, I'm still kind of skeptical. Yeah. But yeah, like that, the dog who actually made me scared of dogs, like passed away like a couple years back.
Oh, yeah?
And it was crazy to me. And I ain't gonna lie, like for the longest time, like I wanted that dog to like get off the leash or somehow encounter me again because I really wanted to like kick it. I ain't gonna lie. Like that sounds so terrible of me to say, but like I really wanted to harm that dog because it just like one of my really close friends, like well, I can't even call him a friend, like one of my brothers, like he would always come to my house because I didn't go to his house because he had a little chihuahua.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, it was like that serious to me. And like looking back, I'm super mad about that. But it was just like
chihuahuas are assholes, man.
Yeah, bro. Like looking back now, I was like that's just what it was. But like even sometimes when we talk, he's like, bro, like I really wish you like came to my house and like this and that. Like, and I was like, yeah, I know, bro. Like I've been to his house a couple times, but like I never really stayed the night.
Yeah. How'd you feel when the chihuahua died? Did you feel bad or were you just like whatever?
I really didn't feel bad. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, I felt bad for like the family because that was like a family dog.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, like I wasn't tripping. I was like, oh well.
Man, that dog, man, he like if I'm having a bad day at work, I just come home and he's just so damn happy to see me. It's like makes me feel better just about life in general, honestly. Yeah. So,
and like about all my friends, like they be telling me like, bro, like you should get like an animal. And it's like they're like, I feel like you need an animal. And I'm like, bro, like why? Like I don't need an animal, bro. Like I'm good. Like I'm good how I'm living. But at the same time, like I kind of want like a little lizard or something. Like I'm into like reptiles and stuff.
Yeah. Plus something that doesn't take as much like maintenance.
Yeah.
You know, because you do gotta take care of your animals and shit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
There are some who definitely are more needy than others.
Mm-hmm.
Like a dog is way more needy than a cat. Yeah. Cats are very independent.
Cats are super independent.
Yeah. And they want attention when they want it.
Yeah.
Like when they're ready to be petted and all that. And then when they're done, they're like, all right.
Yeah, they're done. They're just, all right, I'm out. Like it. That's why I like cats though, because they're really to themselves. Yeah. And it's just, dogs are just more in your face. Cats are like they'll see somebody new and like keep walking. Like they really don't care until like it's like a day where they care. And then they'll care, like at that point.
I have a cat, I have a cat, and I saved him back in high school. He was out at the river, like a little kitten, and he's trying to drink water out the river, but he couldn't reach because the water was too low. So I ended up just taking him home, and man, that's one of the most loyal animals I ever had. Like he knows that, like I saved him. Dang. And like he's like super loving and stuff. What's that?
What happened to him?
Oh, he's chilling.
Oh, for real? You still have him?
Yeah, still got him, bro.
Oh, bro, that's dope.
Yeah.
Yo,
He's hella fat now, spoiled
definitely
rotten,
before
dude.
I leave, I gotta see him.
All right, for sure.
That's sick.
Yeah. But so I don't know. Oh yeah, you, who do you be listening to right now, heavy?
Well,
What did you think about Playboi Carti's new album?
bro, I didn't even listen to it. A lot of people told me it was trash, and I ran with that because, like, bro, I was.
Oh no, it is garbage.
Yeah, everybody
bro.
said it was trash, bro. So I was like, I don't even want to waste my time. Everybody was telling me, like, bro,
Right.
please do not waste your time. Like, please.
I had to ask because you're a music guy, so
Yeah.
and that was a big anticipated album.
Dude,
And
I wanted that album when it was first talked about, but then like him and Uzi are like two people where it's like if they don't do what they never do what they say they're gonna do. So I
Facts.
never know how to take like their albums.
yeah,
Like Eternal Take wasn't even that good either, in my
you
opinion.
didn't like it.
It
You
was
know what? It was
okay.
better than Playboi Carti's.
Yeah,
And if I had to be completely honest with you, because they came up together,
yeah,
Lil Uzi totally surpassed Playboi Carti.
Oh, yeah,
in my
definitely.
honest opinion.
definitely.
I've listened to both of them when they were like on SoundCloud,
Yeah,
and like Playboi Carti's song "Broke Boy" when it was
that
just on
song's
yeah.
fire.
That's what I'm saying. That was the first song I ever heard. It was on SoundCloud
Yeah.
when the cover was still red. It was just a red square.
That's
Now
crazy.
it's like a different. He changed it, but dude, that's when I was listening to him, and I was like, this shit's dope. And then he progressively, in my opinion, got worse.
I think so.
Like
I think-
every album.
Well,
Dial It was Dial It
was good.
It grew on me. Initially, I was like, bro, what the hell? But then listening to it over and over, like there's actually quite a few songs I still listen to a lot.
Yeah, I like Dial It.
Yeah.
Like, that one was cool, but
The one before that with Magnolia, I think it was just called Playboi Carti. I don't know what it was called.
oh, that was a project that Magnolia was on.
Yeah, it was like a mixtape, I guess.
I
Or
didn't
it's
know
an
that.
album, I don't know. But
Huh.
yeah, that yeah,
Dang, I didn't
that had
know
some
that.
bangers on it. But it just seems like over time it just got worse. But this shit was like from the first song, I was like what? What am I
Yeah,
doing, bro?
Yeah, everybody was telling me they were like, I seen so much stuff too on like Instagram and Snapchat, and they were saying just like everybody I had added was just like, bro, no, please nobody waste their time on this album. Like, it's not good. And I
There's
was like,
still
wow,
mad people saying like they liked it.
That's crazy.
It just blows my mind because like I'm never one to just hate on music. Like if I don't like it, I just won't listen to it. I'm never gonna be like this shit's trash, you know. Like I
Yeah.
don't ever do that. But I can honestly say from being a Playboi Carti fan and avid listener since like 2015 that this is like a terrible piece of work. And my thing is like, who are your friends, bro, that you're hanging out with in the
Yeah,
studio?
bro. Yeah.
Who didn't pull you to the side and be like, look, bro, like what are you doing?
Yeah,
dude?
like, bro, people need better support groups, bro. I really believe that, like, 'cause
Like be honest with your friends,
for
bro.
real, bro. And that's what I tell everybody too. I'm like, bro, if y'all don't like something, bro, please tell me, because I'd rather look stupid in front of y'all than in front of the world.
bro.
Yeah, like I'm good.
Like, just because it's like, I don't know if it's because like they're just happy to be around Playboi Carti and they're just in the studio like anything
feel
he
like
makes
it
like,
is.
bro, that's fire. But it's like, bro, like come on, let's be a little more like open minded.
Yeah, let's be a little more realistic. Yeah,
Like this-
man.
I can't believe it, bro. I just totally that one stumped me, bro. I haven't felt like that in a long time. Like just sitting there like really thinking like, why did this
Damn.
happen? Like I don't understand. Like
Yeah,
his
bro, that's
creative, his creativity is like non-existent anymore. Like the shit, he says like the same two things the whole song with all his ad libs. Like the whole Baby Carti shit was funny at first, but now it's like, bro, it's just too far.
Bro, I don't even like when he started doing that. I wasn't even a fan.
I
of it.
wasn't really either.
I didn't like it. Like I like all the stuff.
I thought he was
used to do.
trolling.
Yeah, I didn't know how to feel about it. I didn't know what he was doing. I thought it was like a thing where he was gonna do that for like certain songs, like that he felt fit. But like, yeah, and then it just started happening on everything, and I was like, oh.
Oh, this is a thing now.
Yeah, like this is
no.
this is real. Like he's not playing. I was like, okay.
All right. So other than that, like who's Surgeon LD listening to nowadays?
I'm pretty inspired by Wi-Fi's Funeral too.
Facts, bro.
Wi-Fi's Funeral is dude, he's elevating on like new levels. Like I'm listening to him since around like the same time, like freshman year, and he's just going crazy.
Did you listen to his first Wizzys Funeral EP? Did you listen to that?
I don't think so.
It's like one of his very first like little.
The Blackheart Revenge one, or
No,
before that?
No, like it's on like Spinrilla. It's like not even on
snap.
Spotify.
No, I didn't even hear about that.
All right, I'll show you because I was on him super early too, like super early. I don't know how. I really don't, but like I'll show you this
stuff. That was like another.
So he elevated crazy.
Yeah, bro. He's like his music, like the album he just dropped, Pain. Like, dude, that album, like, there's so many songs on repeat because they're just so relatable. I
haven't listened to all of that, but I did listen to a few of them, and then the one with I forget the chick's name. They made like a music video for it.
Oh, Coi Leray?
Yeah, there you go.
Coi Leray?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you like her?
Yeah,
she has different
it depends.
Yeah, she has different like vibes like in her music.
It depends. Yeah. But like her music is good. Like I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty good. I've played a couple of songs.
I feel like she's a good like feature artist.
Yeah, definitely that.
But,
definitely a good feature artist.
All right, so Wizzys Funeral. Anybody else?
Mick Jenkins for sure.
Bro, you on Mick Jenkins?
Yeah, bro.
Dude, did you listen to like his old like Dehydration album? Like where he's like in the water?
Yeah, I don't remember a lot of it, but I definitely listened to about half of it too. So like I gotta finish it.
That's dope. I haven't really listened to some like his newer stuff, man.
Yeah, he has this song. I never know how to say the name, but the feature on it is this dude named Kipstone. Well, it's like both of their songs, but dude, like they dropped it and I was listening to it and it was just like, bro, like I was just looking at the lyrics the other night. Like that song's crazy.
Yeah, he puts a lot into his lyrics, Mick Jenkins. That's why I truly appreciate him, especially coming from Chicago and like the whole drill scene.
Mm-hmm.
And he totally like
just went a different route,
did his own thing, and still like shined.
Yeah, bro.
In my opinion, and he's still kind of underground.
Yeah,
a little bit, not as much as he was, but
like, I feel like he's like known, but like he's definitely just still underground.
Yeah,
like for some reason, but
I don't understand that sometimes.
Yeah,
like, some of these great artists that are just totally just underappreciated.
Yeah, that's something for real. Like Mick Jenkins has a song called Carefree, and I got put onto it by one of my homies. Shout out Shortage, but bro, he put me onto that song, and I was just like, bro, like I went home, I watched the Genius for it, and just like the whole breakdown, I watched the video, and I was just like, bro, like the song's amazing.
Yeah,
like yeah.
Do you ever watch interviews of artists and the way they are, you're just like don't even like their music anymore?
I can't say that's happened to me yet.
That hasn't happened to you yet?
Yeah, like every time I like an artist that I really like, I watch an interview of them, it actually
makes you like them more.
Yeah, it makes me like them way more. And like the X podcast, I can watch that podcast like 18 more times.
Yeah.
Like I've watched that podcast so many times, like showing different people or just watching it again if I have like nothing else to do or it's been a while. And it's just like I remember pretty much everything. Like my mind has like the you know on YouTube where you can go in the comments and put like the little timestamp.
Yeah.
My mind has like the timestamp of like where everything's gonna be.
That's
so
wild.
Like when he starts talking about something, I'm like, oh yep, and I'll remember the whole story. And then like it's crazy.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
So definitely inspired from that.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I don't know. Like usually if it's like an artist I really like and I listen to like their interviews, that obviously makes me appreciate them more. But there's been artists where I try to get into, then I watch an interview and I'm just like, yeah, nah, can't do it. You know, but all right, so we'll do one more. Wizzys Funeral, Mick Jenkins.
Recently, I've been listening to a lot of Conway the Machine.
Okay, let's go. Griselda.
Yeah, bro.
Yep, for
like
sure,
I got
man.
put on them too. Like
Conway
really
is
recently.
the best out of the three, in my opinion.
I think so too. At first, I kind of thought. Well, actually, I can't say that because I like all of them, and it's like when, like I barely started understanding how Westside raps, because at first I used to think he was like not whack, but I just didn't like him like that.
Yeah.
But and then I just started understanding that like that it's just different. You know, he's just different. And like Benny goes super hard.
Yeah.
Like my homie that put me on to them, he like when we make music and stuff, like some of the stuff he says, I'm like, bruh, like you low key sound like it sounds like something Benny would have said, or like, and then we just like laugh about it. But then but Conway, like,
dude,
Conway out of the three,
he's a
I think he inspires me the most.
Yeah,
cause like I just like how he raps, like, and just like his story too, like about him getting shot and everything, like that's crazy.
Have you heard that song "Bullet Holes in My Neck"?
No, I got to though,
bro. Yeah,
I got to though.
His individual stuff gets me like, that shit makes me sweat.
Yeah, what's it called? There's a song on his I think it's, I can't remember the name of the album, but I listen to it like every day.
Was it the one with the shark on the cover?
No, that's the one with him and Alchemist. I know that one, but the he has the crown. He has the crown on.
Is that an older one?
No, it's like kind of new.
Is it a new one? Is it the one? He has a Freddie Gibbs.
I think it's From King to a God. I think that's what it's called.
He has a Freddie Gibbs feature on one like one of his newer albums. I don't know if that's the one. He has a lot of music,
he
bro.
He has
a lot.
Music. But yeah, no, it's from, I think it's from King to a God, and there's a song on there. I think it's called Dropping Tears, or like Forever Dropping Tears, and that song's crazy.
Yeah,
he's like talking about how he was supposed to be with his friend or something, and his friend got killed, and because he chose to go to the studio instead of going to hang out with his friend. I think I'm butchering it. You gotta go listen to the song, but I remember it being something like that, and I was just like, dang, like that's crazy.
Like super personal.
Yeah. Just like, it's just stuff like that gives me chills.
Yeah.
Like when you're supposed to do something, but like you do this other thing because that's how you feel, or like you feel like that's where you need to be, and then like something crazy goes on over here and like you don't go. Yeah.
In college, man, that's called like opportunity cost. And like that's kind of what I look at it as. Like in college in my economics class, they talked about opportunity cost, and like the example the professor used, he drew a triangle and he put sleep, schoolwork, fun, and he's like, what do you can only usually do two things. What are you going to sacrifice here? And everyone sacrifices something throughout the week, throughout the month, throughout the year. Are you going to spend more time do your schoolwork and get sleep and not go out? Or are you going to go out and not sleep? Or are you going to go out when you should be doing your homework and then sleep when you should be in class doing your schoolwork or something like that? But like, it's all an opportunity cost. So like, we can't be everywhere at the same time. We can't do everything at the same time. So what are you going to decide to do? And a lot of the times, like, you got to think about what are you going to be missing out on, or what are you going to be. But you can't think about it like that, because sometimes things do randomly happen, and you think about, like, why did I decide to do this instead of that? Yeah. You know? And it's just weird how life works like that. But that's something, for whatever reason, stuck with me, is like, you're always, no matter what you do, you're always going to be sacrificing something. It's just like, what are you willing to sacrifice?
Yeah, bro. Like, what's it called? I had got well, there was this party that was gonna happen, and I was like, you know, I don't go to parties, but I was like, you know what? I think I'm just gonna go check it out, see what everybody's talking about, because like a lot of my homies were going, so I was like, all right, for sure, like I'll go hang out. Like I'm not really a party scene guy, like you probably will never catch me at a party, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go check this one out. And then so like the day of the party, like I was just like, nah, I'm not gonna go. I don't feel it anymore. Like I don't even know why I was gonna go. Like there was really no point. I was just gonna be standing there like talking to like whoever, and then probably get left because all my homies were gonna go do their thing. But and so I was at home, and then like hours later, like I'm scrolling through Snap, and I found out like the party got like shot up or whatever. And like I don't think anybody was hurt, but there was definitely some shots fired, and I was just like, bro, like that's crazy. Yeah. Like man.
And you were gonna be there.
Yeah, and I was gonna be there. Like that, it just, man.
Yeah, and if you really think about it in a crazy way, like wherever you were standing or whoever, like could have shifted the whole.
Yeah, like it
could have shifted the whole party to a point where somebody might have got. I mean, that's crazy to think about, but like that's a real thing. Like different energies and everything like
bro,
that.
Like definitely,
you know,
Dude, that's so crazy. Like I think about a lot of stuff like that. Like I think about like if I was there, like how would that whole situation like came about? Like where would I have been standing when it's man?
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's
bro.
insane, dude.
Yeah, parties around here. I mean, probably not really many house parties going on right now, but like when I was in high school, there was a lot of house parties, and a lot of times like stupid shit always happens, bro.
Yeah, a lot of people don't really care about COVID, so there is a couple I've seen like on Snap. I'll be scrolling, I'm like, dang, that's a lot of people in one house. Like, dang.
Yeah, in one house. Like, I don't necessarily care that much about COVID, but I still probably ain't gonna go to a house party. I'd say that.
Yeah,
like sweaty as hell, hot as hell in there.
No, I'm good. I'm chilling.
I was gonna chill at home, like play some video games or something.
Yeah,
you know?
do something. I got time to write. So
yeah. Do you ever freestyle?
I do, but not like for a song. I haven't really freestyled for a song.
You want freestyle?
Do I want to freestyle? I don't know about that, man.
I try to put you on the spot, but you want to spit some bars, man. I'm trying to hear it. I was gonna ask you at the beginning, but I didn't want to. I wanted to warm up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I feel you. Hold on, real quick.
If you want to spit some bars,
dang. You might have to get me on the next one, bro. I don't know why I wasn't expecting that. Like I should have expected, like, bro, you might have to rap, bro. It's too early still, bro. My brain's still waking up. But
damn. Yeah. All right, it's all good, bro. It's cool.
Yeah, I can hear it now, bro. The homie's gonna get on me for not freestyling. I'm gonna have to hear that one.
They gotta clown you.
Oh yeah.
I hope so, man.
They gonna be like, bro, you never tuned in. Oh man,
I'm trying to hear some bars, bro.
I can hear it in every ear. Before this is over, we might get one in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might get one in.
All right. Yeah, man. I'm trying to see some talent. Freestyling is a talent, man.
Yeah.
I can't freestyle for shit. You know whose freestyles I thoroughly enjoy and it's hilarious is Riff Raff's old freestyles.
Really?
Like on Sway, when he was on Sway.
Bro, I haven't even seen that.
Dude, watch it. It's hilarious. Who's the lady? Do you know the lady that's with Sway, like on the show?
Is it Shay 45? No.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Her name was right there on the tip of my tongue. Is it Heather B?
Maybe. Yeah.
I think it's Heather B.
Yeah. Bro, she was in tears crying, like right there while he was freestyling.
Oh no.
Like she was just laughing her ass off.
Oh no.
Yeah. Are you a Tyler the Creator fan?
I'm more of an Earl fan.
There you go. Let's go, bro.
I like Earl like a lot more than Tyler.
Yeah.
To be honest, like out of the two, I just like how Earl raps. Like it's just crazy.
Yeah.
Just like how he does it. Well, now how he raps super different, but like before, I like all his older stuff too.
His old stuff. I forget what it was called, but I had a buddy Jove. Shout out to Jove, man. He burned me Earl mixtape, like back in high school, like one of his old like stuff because I really liked it. So I used to slap that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Earl, man, that was before he went away for a while.
Yeah,
but
yeah, bro. Like I watched because him and his mom did an interview together.
Did they?
Yeah, and I thought that was super dope.
I need to watch that because I know,
bro, it's like what 50, like maybe like 50 minutes or like 45 minutes, bro. But like, it's dope just seeing like, I don't know, like how it kind of makes everything full circle, just like how you were talking about, like how like when you listen to my music, and then like you like visualize the spots around here, like listening to him talk to his mom, like you can like think about some of the stuff he says in his songs. And
yeah, that's why I wanted.
Like that's crazy.
That's why I want to tune in.
Connects it, yeah.
Yeah, because I know like he talks a lot about that and like even going away and how that made him feel and like his like relationship with his parents.
Mm-hmm.
So, shit, I bet you that was a big deal for him personally.
Oh yeah,
just to get a lot off his chest.
That was crazy.
Were you a Mac Miller fan,
bro?
Or I guess you could still say, yeah,
definitely, bro. The first song I ever heard by Mac Miller was Insomniac. And it stuck with me. That's my favorite song from him.
That was from his Faces mixtape, I think. Was that with Insomniac? Is that with
Rick Ross?
Yes, that's from his Faces mixtape. See,
that song is crazy.
What I learned the most from Mac Miller is he does the best from like a project as a whole, letting you know exactly what's going on in his life and in his head.
Mm-hmm.
And like from his like kids album, like when he's just having fun making music, to like blowing up and moving to LA and really getting into drugs heavy. That was with like Macadelic, and then Faces was like probably his like lowest point, like the heavy drug stuff.
I need to go back and listen to like all the tapes.
Yeah,
like I listened to him in like so many different spurts. Like it's everywhere.
Yeah, and then like the Divine Feminine. I think that's when he was with Ariana Grande. So like he like came out of that, moved out of LA, moved to New York. Made the Divine Feminine, and like you could just see it. And then I really think towards the end he was starting to like get back into the drugs a little heavier.
Yeah, bro.
And then he
like,
passed.
Man, that's so crazy. Like on a song I just did actually with the homie before he went back to Japan. I was just talking like a lot about that kind of stuff, like just drug abuse and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's just, man, it's sad. I hate seeing stuff like that. Like even when Pete passed away,
You're a Lil Peep fan?
I was like, bro, yeah. Like I got into him late, but like I don't know if I can say I was a fan, but I definitely listened to him.
Yeah,
like a good amount.
Yeah, I listened to him a lot, and I was sad because I was gonna go to a Fresno concert. He was in Fresno. I didn't go, bro, and like a month later he passed away. And I was like,
bro.
wow.
See, stuff like that, too. Like the opportunity thing.
Yeah.
And you were talking
I was mad about that. Or upset, really. I remember that, man.
Yeah, bro. Like
he was an artist I didn't really talk about that I, like, didn't really tell people I listened to. I would just listen to him a lot, like, on my own. That was, like, a personal, like, music taste, you know?
Yeah.
Where, because that, it really wasn't for everybody, but he had, like, a cult following.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah, definitely. He had, like, songs, like, that I listen to just like in my room at night, and I'll just be looking up at the ceiling like, dang, like this is crazy.
It's heavy, bro.
Yeah, like it's just like, wow, like that's crazy.
Yeah, you could tell with him he was going through it.
Oh yeah, sure. Definitely.
Did you listen to Young Lean? You ever listen to Young Lean?
Yup, nah. Like maybe a couple times, but I really couldn't get into Young Lean.
Yeah.
Like
was it his accent?
No, it wasn't the accent. It wasn't the accent. I just didn't. I don't know. There's something about him. It for sure wasn't the accent though. There's just something about him I couldn't really get into.
Yeah.
I think a couple of songs were nice, but I really couldn't.
Yeah. It took me a while to grow on, but I like him. He's dope. His music videos are like, he was in like that vaporwave movement where like, I'll show you a music video. It was wild. It was like really nostalgic stuff. Like a lot of like Pokemon, Nintendo 64 type stuff, like Arizona Tea.
Yeah, no, I like stuff like that.
Like all that. That's like dope. Yeah. But nah, man, definitely got a good taste in music, bro. Like you really, like I could tell you listen to a lot of stuff and like appreciate a lot of stuff.
Let me pull up the Apple Music real quick and see if I can name like other stuff I listen to really quick.
Yeah, bro, because I use Spotify, right? And at the end, like, of the year, they do the whole, like, wrapped up thing, like, tell you who you listen to. The minutes listened this year, I had 81,000 minutes of music listened. I haven't seen anyone more than that, to be honest.
That's
like,
crazy.
A lot of my friends, they had, like, 31, 39. I think the closest, my buddy had, like, 78,000 minutes. But I had 81,000. It's like all I do is listen to music.
Yeah, bro, there's like so many different artists in here, bro, that I can name. Like, I listen to a couple Young Ma songs. I listen to Pro Era.
Okay.
Denzel Curry for sure.
Yeah.
Earl, Isaiah Rashad for sure.
Smino's dope.
Evidence, Nick Grant. Nick Grant is super fire.
Is he?
I just found out about him like a minute ago. He is super fire, bro. What else? Listen to Lucky.
You like Lucky?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Lucky. It's so crazy because I found him on SoundCloud like super long ago, and what's the name of the song? I'm gonna be so mad because
he used to go by Lucky X.
Yeah, Lucky
do you remember
X,
that?
Yeah. I was following him when he had just Lucky, but like after I get into somebody, I do my research, so I found out about that. Oh yeah, and then I listen to A Boogie too, but
okay.
Lucky. I found him on SoundCloud like super long ago, and then one of my really close homies that when we really started getting close, we found out that like we both like Lucky, and I knew he did, bro, because he listens to Lucky like so much, and he's a producer, so he makes beats like that kind of sound like that too.
Yeah, man. we're nerding out right now on music, bro, because these are like some underground dudes, but like are like popping still. You like 1,000 Band Fonny?
Yeah, I like Fonny. Fonny's cool too.
Yeah, he's dope, man. That's cool, man. Good shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get to talk to a lot of people about these types of artists, bro, because like a lot of people don't listen to music like that.
Bro, I'm telling you, like when I was
There's
listening
a whole
to
world,
underground,
dude.
when I was listening to all underground, like, and people be surprised too when I talk about like Lucky and like Fonny and stuff like that, because they're like, bro, like I didn't think anybody else knew about them. And it's like, bro, like
I think in 2018 the song Gorgeous, his song called Gorgeous, that was my most played song that year.
By who?
By 1,000 Band Fonny.
Oh, okay. Yeah, bro. Like I listen to like. I know a lot about like Fonny, but I haven't really listened to like a lot of his music. Lucky, I listened to like a lot of his music.
He went by a different name. I forget what it was called. He came up through Space Ghost Perp. You will be surprised, bro, how many people came up through Space Ghost Perp. I don't care what anybody says about that dude. So many artists, bro. Like the whole SoundCloud underground scene, bro, came up through him.
Definitely, that was a wave for sure. Space Ghost Perp, that's crazy.
The Raider Clan days, and then like right before that, or right after that too. There's a song. I'm gonna find it. There was all of them are like on this song in this music video, and I'm like, bro, what? Like as I learned who they were later on, I went back and listened to it. I'm like, oh my, that's the same people.
Yeah, that's
like
crazy.
I couldn't believe it.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I found Black Smurf through Suicide Boys too. Like,
okay.
I used to listen to them.
Yeah, Suicide Boys is fire. I found out about Black Smurf through I think Young Lean.
Young Lean?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh no, I'm sorry, Black Smurf. No, I'm thinking about Black Cray.
Oh, okay.
You know Black Cray?
That's different. I think so. That name sounds familiar.
Okay. That's damn, I'm thinking about Black Cray. Black Smurf, and I don't know if he had nothing to do with Space Ghost Perp. He was just, I think he's just from Memphis. Oh, okay. And he used to rap with like Xavier Wolf and them. That's where it was from. Yeah, my fault. I got confused on that. Black Smurf's dope though.
Yeah, no, Black Smurf
I got to see him live actually.
Really?
Yeah, at this 420 concert in LA.
Yeah, that's dope.
I saw. Well, I didn't get to see Suicide Boys because I was late. That's a whole. I'm not gonna get into that though. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into why, but I was late to that. But I got to see Lil Uzi perform. What's his name? You just talked about Pro Era. What the fuck?
Which one?
Name him off. Dude, the main one. I'm tripping.
Oh, right. Joey?
Yes, Joey Badass.
Okay.
I was tripping, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, Joey Badass. I just see Playboy Cardi, and then there was this after party one where Xavier Wolf performed with I Don't Know Jeffrey, Black Smurf.
Oh, bro, I Don't Know Jeffrey, bro. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
bro, I haven't listened to him in man. I forgot about bro.
Yeah, and then Warhol SS was there with 1,000 Band Fonny. They performed. Warhol didn't even perform. He just went out there and was like,
of course,
doing ad libs with
Warhol is like the hype man.
Yeah, he don't care. He's chilling.
You know what's crazy though? Did you ever hear I Don't Know Jeffrey's diss to Adam?
Yes,
bro. I was like, wow. I couldn't believe that.
Because they were shitting on him. Adam tried to say that he's the reason Xavier Wolf blew up. I wanted to slap the shit out of Adam because he's stupid. Yeah.
I didn't know the whole thing behind it.
I just saw on Twitter one time.
I just knew that he dissed him, and I was like, what is that for? Like, I didn't know what it was for, so I was just like, I was kind of on Adam's like, not really Adam's side, but I was just like, bro, like this is messed up. Like, what are you just dissing people out of the blue for?
Well, it had something to do with the Xavier Wolf. Like, probably. I don't know, dude, but. Yeah, Adam.
I'm about to look it up. I'm gonna find out.
I remember he tweeted towards Xavier Wolf saying like, "Bro, you wouldn't be where you are if you weren't for my podcast, this and that." I was like, "Bro, he's been." I'm like, "Bro, people have been listening to him since his name was Ethel Wolf." Yeah, and he changed his name. Like, dude, he's been around, bro. Like, don't even start.
Adam said that to Xavier Wolf.
Yes.
Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, no.
So then that's why I Don't Know Jeffrey, and then they had beef with Chris Travis, Xavier Wolf.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Because they were like boys, and then like they had beef or whatever, and I think it had something to do with that too. Because I think they were saying like, "Oh, Chris Travis is better anyway," or whatever.
Chris Travis's music is getting really weird too now. Like all his like my homie showed me a snippet the other day of like something he posted on like Instagram of like something new, and I was like, bro, this is like sellout version Chris Travis. Like I don't know what he's doing.
Well, he started out with like Crunch Time, like that type of music.
Then
he went to like the Waterboy stuff.
That's still fire.
And then I don't know what he's doing
now. It's weird, bro. Like if I can find it, I'll show you, bro. It was weird. I didn't like it.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened with like Adam 22. And then I don't know, Jeffrey he dissed Adam, he dissed Lil House Phone, he dissed
I think Cam Girl too.
Cam Girl.
Bro, Cam Girl is so funny. She's just like,
why'd she leave?
A bystander. I don't even know.
I actually like her on there because it just gave like a different like female perspective.
Yeah, and she's like, I don't know, she's like that person that you don't think is listening, but she's actually really tuned in.
Yeah, she's tuned in.
That's like how I felt about her, because like she would say a lot of stuff that I'd be like, wow, like you know that, and like no disrespect to her, but it was just like, dang, you would have never known.
And she her and Lil House Phone used to do live on the No Jumper at like late at night, and you could like pay them, I think, and they'll play your music.
Yeah, they still do that, but they only do like SoundCloud, which kind of gets me irritated because I'm like,
oh, you're not on SoundCloud?
Yeah, I'm not on SoundCloud.
Okay.
But like, cause I used to want to post on SoundCloud, like, but like, well, I did actually. That's how I started out, was SoundCloud. But then like after I found out about DistroKid, like I just started posting on everything else.
Yeah, I think it seems more professional to have it on like Spotify and all that, in my honest opinion. And
it's cool to have like my song on Instagram, like for the stories.
Oh hell
like,
yeah, bro!
So
it seems more legit, huh?
Yeah, bro. Like it's crazy. Like when I dropped that little EP that has Buick 1996 on it, I was like promoting it super tough. Like just always just posting a video on Instagram with like a song in the bag. Like it was just dope. It's just cool to see that.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Do you think it's hard to promote? Is it hard for you, like the marketing? I feel like that's the hardest for me.
I ain't gonna lie, dude. For me, it really is. Like I was just talking to this guy I met through music. His name's Zach J, and like he's been really trying to help me like with the marketing side of it and everything. Like he always like we recently just started like really communicating, but like I always knew who he was type of thing, and he knew who I was because he worked with some of my homies, and so he's just really been like reaching out to me like what seems like every day, but it's probably like every other day. Like if I post something, or he just always like tries to tell me like, hey bro, like post more and just like, you know, like kind of stay active.
Yeah. And
I was just like, oh, okay, for sure. Like
you gotta beat the algorithm, man.
Yeah,
because Instagram they fuck that shit all up, bro.
Man,
it's terrible.
Algorithm is weird.
Like I get random people follow me. I get a bunch of people who follow me, but then like they don't even see my posts.
Yeah, like
there's people I follow, I don't even see their posts. I don't even follow that many people. I have to like look them up, and I had like 5 posts that they posted last time I saw them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, dude, I don't understand.
Yeah, Instagram is weird. They need to fix the algorithm or something.
Or you look up one thing, and then your search or your little discover page is like flooded with that.
Yeah.
With whatever you looked up. So if you look up a big booty girl,
you
go on your discover page.
It's everywhere.
That's all it is.
That's
like,
all
bro,
it is.
What the hell?
You go to the way bottom, you find a picture of the ocean for some reason. Like, but everything else is exactly. Real. Like that's crazy,
it's like, man, Instagram trying to get me in trouble. What are we doing? What are we doing here, bro? Damn, man. But yeah, that's how it is. I don't know why, man. I used to like when it was like the timeline was like the most recent post was at the top.
Yeah.
So whenever you get on, your shit's right there.
Yeah,
but it's not like that.
It'll say like new post, and I'll click it thinking it's a new post.
It's 2 days ago.
Yeah, it says like 1 day ago. I'm like, bro, are you serious? How's this new, bro? Like I know
like,
somebody.
I don't even want to comment now.
Yeah,
like it's
bro,
too late.
Like somebody has posted something today. Why are you giving me this 1 day ago?
Oh, but you don't care about that.
Yeah.
According to your algorithm, it's like, how would I know? How would you know what I like and don't like when you don't show me everything?
Exactly.
That's just ridiculous.
Exactly.
No, but they do say Instagram is the worst of all of them.
Yeah, I'm starting to hear that a lot more now too.
It's like you basically pay to play, like you pay for promotion, all that, which, in my opinion, is BS. Cause like I paid for promotion and I got this one, like I got some followers, but I got like hella likes on this post, but that was it. Just like hella likes. Like did I just pay for likes basically through Instagram? Like I don't even care about that.
Yeah, like even like honestly,
I care more about natural engagement.
That's what I'm saying. Like even with some promotions, like I've even noticed like if I see a promotion like and it's a song I like, only a couple times have I reached out to people and like mostly I get answers back. Like I reached out to this one artist because he put this one song up and it was just like phenomenal, and I was like, dang, bro. So like I hit him up and I was like, hey, bro, like I just want to let you know, like I found your song through promo, like, bro, your song's dope, like keep doing what you do. And he was just like, hey, bro, like thank you, I appreciate that. And like, yeah, like I haven't really talked to him since then, but yeah, like that's crazy.
Yeah, but I would just say, man, just keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Yeah,
like
bro.
I personally really like what you're doing, and I mean I listen to like a lot of music, so like I feel like I know what I like, I know what's good for the most part. I'm not really like biased on one like type of music. Like I listen to everything from like the 50s all the way to now, you know. So I do like your music. I think the type of music you make is very underappreciated in the rap culture, unfortunately, which I feel like it's real rap, to be honest with you. But everyone just cares about clout nowadays.
Yeah, bro. I just like getting my point across and just having a message. Like I just want, like when you listen to like a song of mine, like I just want you to like take something from it.
Hell yeah.
Like even if it's like even I've always like I'll be telling like the homies too. I'm like 'cause sometimes we just try to make a song and it's just all bars. Like even sometimes I'll throw in like something about like just like me, like about being stressed out or something. Like I'm trying to think of any lines from the project. There's so many. Yeah, I can't think right now. But we'll figure it out.
I do think Griselda is bringing back. I think they're good for hip hop right now. And they're bringing back the real gritty bars and like the real like boom bap.
That's
type rap.
That's the inspiration, dude.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Boom bap, like anything like that, like lo-fi too. Like lo-fi boom bap is like my like sweet spot.
Yeah,
like, that's where, man.
Yeah, because I'm more of a. I think I do like East Coast rappers more. They do have more of the for the most part, or the ones I listen to.
Yeah,
like more of that.
Yeah, like me and the homie, I always tell him, I'm like, bro, I don't think we were supposed to be born in Cali, bro. Like, I think we were supposed to be in like New York, bro, like Brooklyn or something.
Yeah,
bro. Like,
man.
We're supposed to be rapping under the bridge, bro. Like something.
Backpacking and shit.
For real, bro.
Like you can't do that around here. We live in the suburbs, bro.
For real, bro.
It ain't the same. But nah, man. Before we wrap this up, bro, you want to spit some bars or you want to wrap it up? I could cut it out, bro, if you don't want.
Oh, okay. Well,
I ain't gonna do you dirty like that.
I feel you.
I just leave it in, huh? You like, hey, take that out. I'm like, nah.
I got something in the head already, in mind already that I could rap. Yeah, that's good. Put a beat on or something.
You want me to put on a beat?
Yeah. You want to put a beat on, or you want me to just rap it? Cause I can rap it a cappella too.
Yeah, I wanted to just hear some bars, man. Straight up.
All right. All right. Where's the inspiration? I've been searching a lot. Running out of time, feel like I've been wasting the clock. I wish the hurting would stop, but it won't. That's the way life goes. Like how I'm behind on class, but I stay up with my souls. I'm just a kid who talks about his stress. I can't lie, but I'm feeling so depressed. Nevertheless, can't keep up with the rest. I gotta keep up with myself, putting my head to the test, I guess. That's the way life goes when you're stumbling, but you gotta stay 10 toes to keep from fumbling. I know you wanna sell out shows, but you just coming in. Yeah, but you just coming in. All right, yeah, I can't remember the rest. But yeah,
that's dope,
it.
Bro.
Yeah.
I fucked with it, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you for coming on, man.
Bro, thank you for giving me this opportunity, bro.
Dude, most definitely. You definitely will be a guest again, for sure.
Yeah, bro.
As time goes by, more music gets dropped.
Oh, yeah.
Always welcome, man.
Oh, for sure, bro.
But this is Surgeon LD, man. Go look him up on Spotify, Apple Music, all your DSPs. Except SoundCloud, because we don't fuck with SoundCloud.
Yeah. SoundCloud's okay. SoundCloud, we still respect SoundCloud. But yeah, and you can follow me on Instagram. Yeah, we'll just put it in the description.
Yeah, I'll put all in the description below.
For sure, yeah.
Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, that like button, and check out Surgeon LD.
Hey, always tune into this podcast, bro. This is an amazing podcast, bro.
Thank you, man. This is the Mulberry Podcast. We'll see you guys next time.
Mulberry.